All right, hey guys, it's Vanessa. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and apply some Jamberry nail wraps so that you can see how quick and easy they are to apply. My setup here, I've got supplies that you will need to go ahead and do your Jamberry application. Supplies needed are a buffer block, fingernail clippers, file, scissors, rubber tipped cuticle pusher, and orange wood sticks. And then I always recommend that you wash your hands with regular old Blue Dawn before you get going. They help to cut grease and oils off your hands. You don't want to have anything on your hands when you're going to get started. You also are going to need some acetone. That's always great to have. So first, to talk about our mini heater. This is perfect, awesome, provides the heat you need to apply your Jamberry nail wraps. You cannot apply these, just stick them on your fingers and think you're going to be good. You have to heat them up. Our heater is quiet. It literally makes hardly any noise, but it provides the steady stream of high heat that you need to go ahead and put your nail wraps on. So I highly recommend the heater. I could not imagine not using it to apply my nail wraps. I also wanted to show you our application kit. This has everything in it, which is what I showed you already, for your application. Comes in a nice little handy bag, like so, and everything that you need is in there. I love it because it's just the right size to be able to put your Jamberry nail wraps inside, you know, so when you're done you can put your things in there. Everything's together. Perfect. Jamberry nail wraps come in 2 different sizes. These are June exclusives, are Born to Sparkle. First time ever Jamberry made a graphic sparkle, and I'm super excited about these. I have not worn them yet, as you can see, but they come on a sheet as such. And then our junior wraps, those come in coordinating designs. You get 3 different rows, from teeny tiny little fingers to big toes, thumbnails, for your little girls ages 8 and under. So, and the wide variety and assortment of styles and designs is just limitless. There's something for everyone. So I wanted to show you real quickly how to apply and get the perfect application. Katie, you said you were getting a couple wrinkles and ridges towards the tips of your nails. So I'm going to take off my pointer fingers here real quick and then show you how to go ahead and apply some nail wraps. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to be using the chevron nail wraps here. I have a little sample that I am going to be using, but I just wanted to show you really quickly. This is how they come, and they come on a clear back so that you can see which one is going to fit on your nail without touching the skin. The number one thing you want to do is not touch your skin when you're applying your nail wraps. So have your fingernails shaped to the way that you want them. I like mine very square. So, and then I'm going to do a light buff to my nail. I don't do a lot, but just enough to rough up the surface. Then I'm going to use an alcohol swab, and I'm going to clean off the nail very good. Get all down in the sides of the nail wrap. And if I had all my fingers done, I would be doing them all. I would, you know, do that to all of them. But for today, I just did my pointer fingers. So those are ready to go. Next thing I'm going to do is push my cuticles back. You don't want to have any cuticle on your nail. You want to make sure that those are back and out of the way. Alright, so cuticles are back. I know that this wrap right here fits onto my nail, so I'm just going to cut that in half. Ooh, I'm getting a hot flash over here from this heater. Let me reposition my cameraman here. Alright, so I have half of my nail wrap. The other half is going to be for my other finger. So I gently take this off the back of the plastic And what I'm going to do is gently lay this on my nail. I don't want to press down just yet, but I want to make sure it's where I need it to be so that it's not going to get on any of my skin. And if I need to pick it up, I can. I haven't ruined anything. But again, not all the way back on the cuticle, but close enough to it. Okay, I think that's where I want my nail wrap. Yeah, that's where I want it. So I haven't pressed it down yet. It's just sitting there on my nail. And the next thing I'm going to do is turn my heater on. And I'm going to heat up my nail wrap. So I just stick it in front of the heat. And it's going to get super warm and flexible and pliable. With my thumb, I'm going to press down the one side, and then I'm going to rock my thumb to the other side. I call it the rock and roll. Rock one way, rock the other way. That helps, Katie, alleviate any kind of wrinkles or bubbles when you do that. You don't want to press this way because you'll get wrinkles on the side. My other trick, watch closely ladies, once I put it in the heat and I get it nice and warm, I'm going to do what's called a stretch and pull method. And I'm going to slightly pull the nail wrap towards the down and towards the front. That, you think of saran wrap and you're putting it on a casserole dish and you kind of stretch it to put it over the sides. That's what this does. So my nail wrap is on. Then I'm going to stick it in the heat one last time, and with my rubber tipped cuticle pusher I'm going to seal the deal all the way around the nail. You want to, like a squeegee out any little air bubbles that might be under there and go all around the nail. Perfect. Then what I'm going to do is trim off some of the excess, and then you want your nail wrap to cool all the way back down. You don't want to file it while it's warm because it can rip and tear. So now that it's hard again, I'm going to take my file and I'm going to, at a 90-degree angle, file down. I'm not going up and down, just down, and move the nail file all around the nail. And it's just going to crumble off. And that's one nail. And that's how easy it is. I just want to check and make sure. You want to be able to use your nails. So little crumbles, and that's it. That's how I've just completed my SLAMMIN manicure. I've got on a sparkle here. This is some nail lacquer with a jamberry wrap on top. So really quickly I'm going to put on this other one. I don't like to touch all over the back of the nail wrap because that's where the adhesive is. Alright. I'm going to lay it where I need it to go. And I think that looks pretty good. Turn my heater on. Stick my nail wrap in front of the heater. Press down, side to side, rock and roll. Back in the heat again. I'm going to use my squeegee. Pull and stretch. Just want to make sure that's not on any skin. There we go. Looks good. Cannot use scissors with my left hand, so I use nail clippers, and I'm just going to clip the extra nail wrap off. And it doesn't have to be perfect, you know, you just need to get some of it off. And then I'm going to use my file downward. Make sure it's nice and smooth. And that's it. Nail wraps, manicure done. Bam! Back to the party, girls.